Good morning, respected members, and hello, dear students. Hi, this is CA Pratik. I welcome you all to my YouTube channel, GST and Customs Act Fun Learning. Today's topic is about TCS under Income Tax Act and how it is to be disclosed in your GSTR1. There are some confusion, some clarity is required. See, what is the query? Is TCS required to be disclosed in tax invoice? हाँ क्या TCS हमें tax invoice में declare करना है? This is currently query going on in the market. So first I will explain you what is the current practice being followed by many business organizations. And second, I will explain you some advice, suggestion, and possible solutions which you can take. Okay, so first let me explain in income tax. From 1st October 2020, a new provision has been introduced, TCS, Section 206C1H. Okay, now what is this? Let us try to understand. Who is responsible, required to collect and pay TCS? Suppose I am a seller of the goods. I am a seller or supplier of the goods. To this recipient, I sold goods. Okay, now he will pay me money and he will pay GST to me. Correct. Now, along with this, supplier shall also collect TCS from the receiver if the consideration during the year exceed rupees 50 lakh. If the consideration during the year exceed rupees 50 lakh, I will collect TCS at the rate of 0.075% from him. And this TCS which I collected from him, I will pay this TCS to the government. Okay, so supplier just like GST shall collect TCS and pay it to the government. What is the rate? 0.075%. Correct? See down. Is this TCS just like GST? Is this TCS amount required to be disclosed in tax invoice? This is the query going on in the business organization. What many business organization currently are doing, current scenario. Suppose this are the seller, business organization. To this recipient, they have sold the goods. Now, they have raised the tax invoice also. Okay, say 1 crore rupee plus 18% GST. So what is the net amount taxable value? It is 1 crore. What is the GST? 18%. So 18 lakh rupees. And on this 1 crore 18 lakh, in the invoice, they are mentioning TCS at the rate of 0.075% on entire 1 crore 80, which comes to 8850. So what is the total invoice amount which is raised on the recipient? That total invoice amount, if you add everything, it is 1 crore 18 lakh 8,850. ये invoice बना है, entire invoice is there on the receiver, including TCS. Understood? So now suppliers are declaring currently this TCS amount also in the tax invoice. Okay, now comes the confusion. See, there is nothing wrong with it. Where it is going wrong? See, now suppose supplier have raised this invoice including TCS. Now supplier needs to file his GSTR1, GST return. Okay, so see this. He wants to file his GSTR1. He wants to declare the total invoice, including TCS, of 1 crore rupee. Let me see whether we can disclose it or not in our GSTR1. See this. Now, this is your GSTR1 B2B tab. Okay, I want to fill total invoice amount. What is the value I want to fill? Total invoice, including TCS and everything. That is how much? 11808850, including TCS. 11808850. Now, next point is taxable value, net amount on which GST is charged. That is 1 crore. On TCS, GST is not charged. So I will write 1 crore. Then GST is 18 lakhs. So 9 and 9. Correct. Now, for this TCS 8850, there is no separate tab. There is no separate row, no separate column. Where will I write TCS? It will show mismatch. There is a difference to the extent of 8850. There is no separate column. This is the confusion going on. So where to write the TCS? This is the query all the business organizations are asking. Okay, now see this. See this. Many people are making this mistake. Their actual tax invoice as per their books of account will now be 1 crore 18, including GST, including TCS, 1 crore 18,08850. However, when they file their GSTR1, there is no TCS. So in GSTR1, their total invoice value will be 1 crore 80. So there will be mismatch to the extent of TCS. You're getting this? This is the confusion. What to do? How to solve this? I will give you two solutions. Okay, see this. As per my view, as per my opinion, TCS is never required to be added in the tax invoice. TCS कभी भी add नहीं करना है tax invoice. Why? Why? Because as per section 206C, TCS is applicable on the receipt of the consideration. जब पैसा मिले above 50 lakh, तब TCS आता है sir. It is never applicable on the sale of goods. So how, as a person, you can charge TCS in invoice? You cannot charge TCS in the tax invoice. Okay, but what my clients and many people will say, that if the suppliers are not charging TCS in the invoice, the customers are not paying money only of that TCS. No one will pay. If I have not returned anything in invoice, why will my clients pay me? So they will not pay. So now what is the solution? There are two options available. Option number one, which I advise my client to follow. Suppose I am a supplier. This is a customer. This is the invoice amount excluding TCS, 1 crore plus 18% GST. This I have raised. Now for the TCS component, I will not include in tax invoice. I will make a separate financial debit note, excluding GST. It's a financial debit note. To the extent of TCS rupees 8850, I will raise a debit note, financial debit note. Okay, this debit note shall only consist TCS amount. It shall not have any impact of the GST. It will only consist TCS. Okay, since there is no impact of GST, there is no requirement to be disclosed in GSTR1. So this 8850 is not to be disclosed in GSTR1. So your invoice is now 1 crore 18 and your GSTR1 will also be 1 crore 18. TCS separate debit note. This is option 1. Okay, but workload will increase. We have to do the compliance and all. So sometimes this is difficult, raising of debit note. So what is option 2? Listen, option 2, which few people are following. Suppose this is a seller, this is a recipient customer. This supplier, excluding TCS, has raised an invoice of 1 crore plus 18% GST. So what is the net value excluding TCS? 1 crore. GST is 18 lakh. So the total invoice excluding TCS is 1 crore 18. They have not mentioned TCS in the invoice. What they are doing, they are mentioning in the invoice as notes or disclaimer below the line item. After writing invoice amount, below the line item, they are declaring what? That TCS at the rate of 0.075% on 1 crore 80, rupees 8850 is to be paid along with the invoice amount. So customer, you have to pay 1 crore 18 also, which is the invoice. And in below the line item of invoice, they are mentioning TCS amount, which also customers are required to pay. So their total invoice amount, excluding TCS, 1 crore 18 will match. And even in their GSTR1, 1 crore 18 will match. And this TCS will be just below the line item as a note or a disclaimer. So this were the two possible options as per me. Okay, you can follow this in your organization. You can even advise your clients or customers accordingly. If there are any possible solutions from your end or any questions from your end, you can please ask me in the comment section. So I'll keep making such videos. If you like, you can subscribe and share such video. Okay, thank you so much each and everyone. Goodbye. Take care everyone.